We'll get the studio band together and see if we can get something together that'll make Mama laugh. But we sort of missed the sunrise here a little bit, but get a nice view there for you. Hello everybody, Papa Blue Shirt. We are gonna have a special day today. Yeah, check it out. We're gonna go over 12,000 miles. So let's get going. I gotta get going because it's gonna rain, they said, so I'm trying to beat the rain. Well, grind up this hill. I didn't turn all-wheel drive on, so yeah, anyway, it's a beautiful morning. It feels nice. It's about 72. You can see by my pond here, we haven't had rain for like, I don't know, a month and a half. So everything is dried up. And I hadn't mowed my lawn now for probably 3 weeks, and it don't even look like it's even grown any. But we sort of missed the sunrise here a little bit, but get a nice view there for you. Oh, the sun always looks nice when it rises off of that pond. Yeah, there's the sunrise. It looks nice. I usually get a little bit further down in the sky, but that looks pretty good. I'm always amazed at the beauty that our Creator gave us. Right there's the whole life of our whole solar system, given to us by the Father of Light. Let's see if I can get a nice view here. Yeah, that's a nice view. That's nice. Oh yeah, it's really nice this morning. Like I said, probably about 72. And yeah, I've been experimenting with yodeling. Believe it or not, I really like yodeling, the yodeling Cowboy. You know, my wife, she could care less about it. She don't like it at all, but I think I like it because it brings back old memories. And so Papa is going to try to learn how to yodel. So what camp do you fall into? You fall into I love yodeling, brings back memories, or is that a sick cow I'm hearing? Like I said, I really love all kinds of music. Boy, ain't those clouds beautiful. And it brings a smile to my face, you know. Yodeling, 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 yodeling. Yeah, I need some practice, right? But maybe we can work some magic. Maybe we can work something out in the studio. I think that'd be fun. Papa Blue Shirt, the Yodeling Cowboy. Yeah, my wife thinks I'm crazy. But I'm having fun, that's all that matters. I really don't care no more. If it brings a smile to my face, I don't care. I'm a little concerned that in the early morning hours, if someone hears me trying to yodel, they might call 911 or something. Someone think I'm in trouble or something, but so if I learn how to yodel, I'll try to yodel a tune for you here. We'll get the studio band together and see if we can get something together that'll make Mama laugh.
Well, Papa Blue Shirt's got a plan in his head, trading in his bike, trading rubber for tread. He's hitting the range, leaving the street behind. Said, I'm gonna yodel and see what I find. Yodel-a-hee-hoo, yodel-a-hee-hee. Papa blue shirts riding wild and free. Yodel-a-hee-hoo, yodel-a-hee-hee. Yodeling his way through the prairie, yes sirree. He rode his bike for miles at 12 grand. Now he's trading it all for a horse and some land. With a saddle and a hat, he's feeling real free. But his yodeling sounds like a cat in a tree. Yodel-a-hee-hoo, yodel-a-hee-hee. Papa blue shirts riding wild and free. Yodel-a-hee-hoo, yodel-a-hee-hee. Yodeling his way through the prairie, yes sirree. Well, the cows all stop and the horses stare. Papa's yodel's got them in a musical snare. But he's grinning wide, not a care in sight. Yodel-a-hee-hoo all day and all night. Not be a pro, but he's giving his best. Riding the range with his new horse he guessed. Papa blue shirts living the cowboy dream. Even if his yodel makes the coyote scream. Yodel-a-hee-hoo, yodel-a-hee-hee. Papa blue shirts riding wild and free. Yodel-a-hee-hoo, yodel-a-hee-hee. Yodeling his way through the prairie, yes sirree. Yes sirree. So if you're out on the range and you hear a strange tune, it's just Papa Blue Shirt yodeling at the moon. He's traded his bike for a horse of pride, and he's yodel-a-hee-hooing on this wild funny ride. Yodel-a-hee-hoo, yodel-a-hee-hee. Papa Blue Shirt's yodeling with glee. Yodel-a-hee-hoo, yodel-a-hee-hee. Yodeling his way through the prairie, yes sirree.
Yodeling is something that if you get it right, it sounds pretty good, but well, to some people anyways. But if you don't get it right, it sounds like a sick cow stuck in the fence or something. So if I put some music in here with me yodeling, you can let me know if it sounds halfway decent or if it sounds like a sick cow. I just love music. I love all kinds of music. You know, I draw the line at a few things, but I can listen to pretty much anything, at least for a short period of time. I just love music. I love to create music. Music is in my bones. So if you don't like music, I'm sorry. I just enjoy it so much. I love to create new music. I was waiting for that squirrel to take off. It wasn't a squirrel, it was a dead raccoon. But we're gonna ride about 72, 74 miles this morning, so it'll be really close for me turning it over to 12,000. Which means should be less than a month and I'll be at my goal. As long as I keep riding like I am. Yeah, wow. Even though I missed the... No, I didn't. I got a little bit of the sunrise this morning. But it wasn't as orange. Well, it was a little orange. Anyways, whatever. We got started here today. I'm going to actually ride the route the opposite way today. You know, on the weekend, I kind of experiment a little bit. You know, during the week I try to stick to routes that I've went down at certain times because I don't like interacting with all the school buses and all the cars going to school. So if it works in the morning and I miss most of the buses, then I know it's an okay time to go. But Today, there's no school buses, so I can experiment a little bit. I'm gonna go and do the route the opposite way that I usually do. Feels a little different when you do it. At times it kind of messes with your mind because instead of being at the ending portion, you're at the beginning. And so, you know, when you usually almost done, you're just getting started. But usually the newness of it is enough to take that away. So, yeah, look at that corn doing really well. So that's the plan for today. There's another abandoned house. We have so many abandoned houses, I can't believe how many. They go from ones that are falling down and you can see through them to ones that look like you could move into, but there ain't no one in them. I suspect the latter ones are older people who got sick or something and ended up in a nursing home and the house is in a limbo, you know. If you have a house and you're getting up there in age, you might want to transfer the house to one of your children or do something. So if you end up in a nursing home, they don't take your house. You know, they did that to my dad too. You know, we were going to do something, but I live so far away from them, and you know, we never got around to it. And it's one of those subjects that it's hard to bring up. You know, hey Dad, it looks like you're going to kick the bucket, you know, within 4 or 5 years. So, you know, we need to transfer the house or do something, put it in a trust or something, you know. So it's really hard to talk about. And so you always put it off, and then all of a sudden they get sick, and it's all downhill. So we don't like to think about those things. And we ain't going to think about it no more today. We're going to think about being alive, how Papa Blue Shirt feels alive this morning. Out in the open air. There's nothing like the early morning air. It's really nice. Up here there's another abandoned house. I think I talked about it a few times, but I used to ride the other way here and I didn't see it for like a year because it was all grown up like that. But it's back in the woods there. And then I come the other way one time in the fall and there was no leaves on the tree, and I said, whoa, there's a house there. So yeah, this jumbo had like a tinging noise. Every time I would let off on the throttle, it'd go ting, 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 ting. I thought, well, hopefully it'll hold up till I get to 15K. And now it's kind of went away. So I don't know if it was a magnet that was loose or something that was sticking out just a little bit, and the motor wore it off, or if it just got knocked back into position. But anyways, it went away and we're riding smooth now, so love it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, Wyoming rider. He rode the other day through some really nice, he rode through a canyon, and boy, that was just beautiful. We have something like that up by the Tunnel Hill Trail. You know, it was an old wash, you know, probably thousands of years ago. And the Tunnel Hill Trail is an old railroad bed. So they went through there, and it goes right along the side of a creek, and we got some areas that look real nice. I'm hoping to get up there in the fall. It's hard. I can't really take this bike because this bike is really hard to get in the car because the handlebars are so tall. You know, with my Eco Truck, I can stand it up in there, and we could take all 3 bikes, but I'll probably take the Hanover up there. And usually what we do is I go on the trail and the girls go shopping. So it's kind of scary for me. So I avoid it because the girls go shopping. That's scary. Speaking of cowboys, here's a old truck here with a saddle on the back. Well, there's some really nice areas to ride over here. This is a really pretty area. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut out all this extra audio here before I give it to my daughter for editing. It'll be pure torture for her to edit me trying to yodel, especially in the early stages. I think I can do it though, but we'll see. I haven't decided if I wanted to be a old cowboy or something newer, but I'm leaning toward the old cowboy because that's what I'm used to. Used to watch Roy and Gene and all them. Yeah, I don't think Hoppy sang as far as I remember. Just Gene and Roy and a few other ones. I come around the corner there and I stood face to face with that deer. I think it scared me as much as it did her. I wasn't prepared for it. I was too busy trying to learn how to yodel. Yeah. I guess it was a dog. I thought it was a bobcat at first. Oh, anyways, nothing like riding in the morning trying to learn how to yodel. Yep, my music tastes go all the way from, I don't know, I can listen to gospel choirs and listen to black gospel and blues and jazz, and not too keen on opera. I mean, there's a few things that's okay, but I don't think you'll ever, hard to say though. I may do something someday. Yeah, that'd be funny. Papa Blue Shirt sing, what's his name, Paparazzi or whatever his name is. Yeah. You know, it's not, they say it's not over until the fat lady sings, so maybe I'd do that, but I do rap. Yeah, not a whole lot of rap, but you know, I do a little bit. Yeah, I got a comment a while back, and someone said you're the coolest grandpa on the internet. I don't know about that, but you know, I want to live. I don't want to be in the mully grubs and the sadness and all that. I want to have fun. Whatever time I have left, I want to have fun. And so that's what I'm trying to do here. And I'll bring you along for the ride. And maybe I'll scare a few people away. I don't know. So we do some hard rock, we do some heavy, not too much heavy metal. That gets a little bit hard for Papa, but we do some old arena rock and things like that, you know. So like I said, my musical instruments go all the way across the spectrum. If you dropped in on me, you know, you may find me listening to old Southern gospel music, or the whole spectrum. Yeah, I was raised in a holiness church, and we didn't get involved with rock music and things like that. And so had a friend one time. He was a younger guy, and it was during the time where Petra was real popular, and we got in these heated discussions about, you know, music and about, you know, if it was okay to listen to things like that. And being raised in a holiness church, you can imagine what side I was on. And but he got through to me, and you know, I listened to a lot of the stuff, and you know, I thought, yeah, this is kind of neat. You know, this means war. The battle is raging war. So I listened, you know, to that, the music, and the words were spot on, you know, and I come to realize that, a lot of it was just musical taste and the background that you have and things like that. Well, I guess what I'm saying is Papa didn't always have this wide spectrum of music interest, and I try to understand other people's likes and dislikes. Oh, there's a white bird there. Looks like some sort of a crane. And my nephew back in the day was getting involved with DC Talk, and my first reaction was, I can't stand it, But the more I listened to it, the more I got used to it, and so I guess just be open. I come through here yesterday, and there was a guy tractor hauling a disc, and there was a fence on the side there, so he couldn't get over very far. And boy, I was really tight. He stopped all the way because he didn't want to hit me. Sitting here listening to cowboy music, and looked over, and I see a painted horse. Hi there, buddy. I like your little mask on your face to keep the bugs out of your eyes. Yep, I said, hi, horsey, and he raised his head up to me. Hey, horsey. Yep. But man, it made me sneeze. I don't know if it's the horse or the hay or what. Man. He usually sits on the porch and I'm coming the other way. He doesn't see me till the last minute and I can get by him. And so one day I was riding through there. I was looking over at the porch waiting for him to come out. He was over in the soybean. Scared the daylights out of me. Like I said, I'm usually not afraid of getting bit. I mean, hardly ever. There's a few times I've had a few pit bulls that I kind of wondered about, but so I tried to stay ahead of them. But almost all these dogs, if you stop, they don't know what to do. So if the dog don't look too ferocious, if you stop, a lot of times it'll stop the chase, and they'll turn around and they'll go the other way. And I find that if I take my phone out, they think I'm going to do something, so they run away. I don't know what that is out there. I didn't get much of it, but it doesn't look like it's for horses, but I didn't see no horses around. It really makes me wonder. I was hoping they'd be out there today. Maybe I'll go by this way tomorrow, and maybe they do it on Sundays. I know one day I come through here and there's cars everywhere over there, but I was coming the other way, so I couldn't see what they were doing. But we've come about 30 miles. Things look a lot different going the other way. So we're almost halfway. Yeah, here's another abandoned house. This one you can almost see through some areas. Oh, look at those blue skies. Sure is pretty. Speaking of pretty, there's a nice little old country church here. Yeah, it's probably been there for 100 years or more. Well, there's 50. So far the rain has not come. It's supposed to rain toward the end of my route here. So I got about 20, 25 miles, so hopefully it'll hold off. And as luck has it, it's supposed to rain this morning and then stop, and then this afternoon when I usually do my ride, it's supposed to rain again. So we'll see. I'm gonna work in the shop today. I'm gonna work on my H8. Took my hub motor apart after 14,000 miles and everything looked good except there was one gear that had a few teeth missing. And so I ordered it and they sent me one, and it didn't work. I put it on, took it off, put it on, took it off, and it just, you know, the motor didn't do nothing. It was all the front motor, and the back was just kind of dragging. And so I said, well, that's not going to work. So I put the old one back on there, and it does work. I put probably 100, 150 miles on it. And no telling how long I've been riding like that. It's got 3 gears, so all the time, you know, because the other 2 gears are good. Even when the bad tooth gets on there, there's still 2 other teeth on the motor. So, and I've seen people run them, you know, really ragged. So they're pretty strong. Well, we're on the home stretch. It looks like I'm gonna make it without getting rained on. That's always a good feeling. There ain't nothing worse than staying home thinking it's gonna rain and then it doesn't rain and you miss your ride. So I usually err on the side of going and hoping. Yeah, a lot of times, you know, they get it wrong, you know. They're not real accurate, especially when you look out a day or 2 ahead. You know, there might be a 30% chance of rain, but the cloud might go completely around you. Ooh. I knew that was roadkill, but it looked like it moved. Right when I went by it, my head went up and down on a bump or something, and it looked like it moved. Still wondering what kind of car that is. I probably know by now because I talked about it in an earlier video, but if anyone knows, let me know. Really nice looking car. Well, here's another house that I didn't see for the longest time. You can see it's hidden back here. When the leaves are on the trees, you can barely see it. When the leaves fall off, you can see it, you know, pretty good, but I wonder if my dogs will be out today. There they are. There he is. He likes to run alongside me. That exercise is really good for those dogs. Otherwise they get fat and lazy. Yeah, they had a house over here. I thought they were working on it to fix it up, but I guess they gave up because they tore it all down. Yeah, I come through here one time and there was a truck with a trailer off the side here. I bet you that was one bumpy ride. Well, look at that. Use the stop sign for target practice. Yeah, we're getting close to the end here. Got 3 more miles. I guess I should try to do that 3 miles so I can do it here. I don't know. Well, we'll try to ride a few extra miles here just so we can get it turned over today. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna make it without getting rained on, so that's nice. Looks like they need to cut the brusher on this road again. Got a couple miles yet. Oh, look at all these goats out here. Yeah, my wife's probably watching me on the find a phone. What's he doing going up and down the road like that? Doesn't he know it's waffle day? Yeah, I know it's waffle day. Just got to get my extra miles. Well, he about got it done there. I mean, he got almost the roof on. Getting close. We're going to probably end up right on it because I got to get home. And there it is, 12,000 miles. 12,000 miles. I'm about a month away from reaching my goal. It's gonna be sweet. I'll get it done before it gets real cold. That's gonna be nice. 12,000 miles. I've ridden hard. Let me tell you, riding 120 miles a day for months on end. It's riding pretty hard for this old man, especially, well, I almost made it without running out of storage. I always forget to empty my phone. I need to do that when I have some time. Ha 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 ha. I only get 3, 4, 5 hours sleep, and I'm just going all the time. So Anyways, 12,000 miles. That is sweet. That is sweet. My back was hurting so bad I didn't think I was gonna make it. But we figured it out. Well, there's where we finished up. I knew it'd be close because I had to get home. Mom was waiting for me. But there it is. The bike has been great. You can see, still got a lot of tread on the front. The back's beginning to wear some. But I think 800 miles, I'll have 10,000 miles on those, so I think they'll make it. Everything else is doing good. Got my extra battery on there, and got a spot for here and the one in the back if I want to go a really long ways, like 100 miles. Yeah, really nice. Well, thanks for riding with me today. It's a historic moment. 12,000 miles, I'll never see that again on this bike. So yeah, of course, every mile you ride, you're never going to see that number again, right? Hopefully, it's not going to turn over. Unless I get to 100,000 miles, and I'll probably be on to other things by then. But anyways, it was a fun ride. Got it in today, and we made it without the rain, so thank the Lord for that. And yeah, this is great. Alrighty, goodbye, good luck, and may the good Lord take a liking to you.
Goodbye, good luck, and may the good Lord take a liking to you, liking to you, liking to you, liking to you, liking to you.